Good evening and welcome to NACTV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, October 16th, 2024, broadcasting live from Nipawin, Manitoba. And before we get started on our games tonight, here are our rules. Our license number is LGCA 6052 MBI 35606. First rule, one ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3, the blackout and 52 numbers. Number 2, when bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Number 3, each bingo game will be closed when bingo has been declared and verified by calling the number displayed on the screen. The phone lines are open to receive calls, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive calls. At least one phone line has been available for 2.5 minutes, and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Number 4, prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Number 5, final win confirmation occurs when the winners submit their date stamp sheet containing the winning card to NACTV. Number 6, in the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event's start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NACTV for a future game. Please check the nactv.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the games to be played. Number 7, Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 8, Games 2 and 3 are played on the colored cards. Tonight it's orange. Game 2, the X game, has a prize amount of $150. Game 3, which continues from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 9, if Game 3 is won with the toonie ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive the accumulated toonie pot plus the blackout or consolation prize. Number 10, jackpots for Games 1 and 3 accumulate by 50 cents per package sold. When a jackpot is won, the pot will increase from the minimum amount when accumulated sales reach that value from 0. Number 11, the toonie pot accumulates by $1 per package sold. When it is won, it starts at 0. Number 12, prizes must be claimed and checks cashed within 6 months from the bingo play date. And number 13, a list of the bingo numbers called can be obtained from the NACTV office. Okay, let's find out what our toonie number is. Okay, do not cover anything with this number. This is our toonie number for the last game. It is B10 is your toonie number, B10. Okay, playing on those gold colored cards. The jackpot of 50 numbers or less is worth $19,952. The first number out is under the I-25. I-25. Under the G48, G48. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the B10, B10. Under the N36, N36. Under the O63, O63. Under the N44, N44. Under the N37, N37. Under the G58, G58. Under the O64, O64. Okay, we are playing with B10 as well. Since it doesn't really matter where it's called, or we are playing with the B10, which is also the tuning number. So do cover that one, please. Under the I28, I28. Under the B3, B3. Under the O65, O65. Under the O71, O71. Under the N35, N35. Under the O62, O62. Under the I21, I21. Under the B1, B1. Under the I29, I29. Under the B2, B2. Under the O72, O72. Under the O75, O75. Under the N31, N31. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the N41, N41. Under the G59, G59. Under the B12, B12. Under the N33, N33. Under the N43, N43. Under the O61, O61. Under the B6, B6. Under the G60, G60. Under the B4, B4. Under the G57, G57. Under the G49, G49. Under the B14, B14. Under the O70, O70. Under the O74, O74. Under the G55, G55. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the G47, G47. Under the N32, N32. Under the B13, B13. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the N38, N38. Under the O67, O67. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the N45, N45. Under the N40, N40. And that is your 50th number. So we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes and see if anybody calls in with a jackpot and can claim that prize. Oh, 19,952. And Evergreen Environmental Technologies is open Monday to Friday, 8 to 4, Saturday, 8 to 3. The next time they're closed will be for Remembrance Day on November 11th, when they would normally be open. If you have a number in the middle of your, if you have the glue got stuck and you can't read a number on your card, call in after somebody has won. If you're close to winning, or you think that number might make the difference between a winning card and a non-winning card, but just wait till somebody calls in to win, because the way we check it here, if you call in beforehand and we check it, we either have to accept it or reject it. So if I reject it, then if you do win on that card later, then it's already been rejected and the computer doesn't like that. So if you can't read a number on your card, don't panic, just wait till somebody wins, and if you're close to winning and the only thing you don't know about is that one number that you can't read, then give us a call, and if you're the winner and you bingo 3 numbers back, that's fine. It's on the earliest number called, and you would still win. So don't worry about that. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to the consolation round for $100. Still playing on your gold colored cards and still looking for a blackout. The next number out is under the I-19. I-19. Under the B15, B15. Under the G51, G51. Under the B5, B5. Under the O73, O73. Under the B8, B8. Under the B11, B11. Under the B9, B9. Under the I16, I16. Under the N34, N34. Under the I30, I30. Under the I22, I22. Under the G56, G56. Under the G54, G54. Under the O68, O68. Under the I26, I26, and we do have a caller. Find out which number they bingoed on.
Bingo, how may I help you? Yeah.
5745.
Just hold on.
And how many numbers back did they bingo?
How many numbers back?
No, just look on there. I'll take a look. O68. O68. They bingoed on the last number called.
Okay, on the last
O68. No, wait, that can't be it. That's not the last number called. Sorry. Is it? Is that the last number called? It should be flashing if it is. What do you have?
I-26.
Oh, okay, so it's one number back then. One number back. O68.
You can bring the number, or your name, please.
And another O68. So 2 valid bingos right now. O68. One number back. So just ask for their name.
Can I have your name? Okay. Miss Rick. Can you spell that, please?
Okay, both phone lines are busy at the moment. Both phone lines are busy.
E?
Okay, your last
Is that
name?
what you said? Okay, let's try it one more time. Mm-hmm.
And your phone number? Four, seven,
Oh,
six,
that's a tough one. Okay, and her first name is Mariette?
0,
Okay,
1,
and where,
3.
um,
Okay,
did you
and where
purchase
did
her
you
card?
get your cards?
okay.
Where did you buy your
Has she
cards?
got her telephone?
Okay.
Just ask if they're from Nipawal.
Are you from Nepal? Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Where's the bingo number?
So you could just say
Okay.
that's all the information you need,
Guess
and
we don't need the
congratulations.
telephone number. She doesn't have a
Congratulations.
telephone. That's okay.
I'm winning the bingo.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, phone lines are open to receive your calls. We do have phone lines open again to receive your calls if anybody else has bingoed on 068 or an earlier number. And now I'll do my countdown for the time. And we'll go back to this other screen, I guess. Oh, I didn't accept that one, I guess. Which one do I have at 1864? Okay. So the number before I-26, people, there's a couple of winners on 068. And we will be moving on to the orange colored cards after this for 2 games. The first game on the orange colored card is the letter X, and it'll have a prize of $150. And on game 3 will be a blackout and 52 numbers. That jackpot is now at $10,209. Our toonie pot is at $10,582, and we sold 104 packages last week. Our tuning number is B10, so you don't really want to see it in game 2 because that would mean nobody can actually win the toonie pot, because the toonie pot number, you have to bingo on it in the last game, in game 3. We do have both phone lines open. Thank you.
So circle the number we bingo, right?
Oh, 16. Just big.
Yeah. Just a big circle. And the numbers called is 66 total. And winning number was 068.
Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. And we'll move on to those orange colored cards in the letter X. Okay, our winners on the Bonanza Consolation were Marit Hoodborg of Nipawp, purchasing the cards at Kinsman Courts 2. And Lorraine Desmarais of Nipawp, purchasing the cards at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations to Lorraine and Merritt on winning the Bonanza Consolation. Okay, on those orange colored cards, looking for the letter X. And remember, you cover all the numbers if you have them, and I call them, you cover them if you have it, because it's a carry-on game to game 3 on the same cards. Okay, so the first number out on the orange colored cards is under the I-24. I-24. Under the N31, N31. Under the B12, B12. Under the G52, G52. Under the B5, B5. Under the O61, O61. What do you want me to do with it? Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't give them the number until somebody wins. Under the G54, G54. Under the B11, or under the B11, B11. Under the G48, G48. Under the N33, N33. Under the B6, B6. Under the N39, N39. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the N43, N43. Under the O65, O65. Under the N40, N40. Under the N34, N34. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the O73, O73. Under the N38, N38. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the N42, N42. Under the G55, G55. Under the B15, B15. Under the N36, N36. Under the O63, O63. Under the G46, G46. Under the B1, B1. Under the N37, N37. Under the G57, G57. Under the G59, G59. Under the N44, N44. Under the G58, G58. Under the I28, I28. Under the G51, G51. Under the I17, I17. Under the O75, O75. Under the N32, N32. And we have a caller.
Your bingo. Okay. The number in the center before, please.
2794.
30.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see the sheet.
Take this one.
2095, right? And 32. 07. Okay, 075. So we have a valid bingo on 075. One number back. I might need this. Sorry. 075. So 075 for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can I have the name block number? Okay. Can you spell that, please?
Can't be 2330. Can't be 2330.
Sorry,
Can you
what's
check
that
that number,
again?
please? Is it
Oh,
2330?
Oh, yeah.
2-2. Okay.
2230.
2230.
Okay.
Finish checking.
Okay, so not N32. Oh, 75, same thing.
Can you
Oh,
just hold for a second, please?
075, valid bingo. So the phone lines are busy right now. We have 2 valid bingos on 075.
Can you start the name, please? Not seeing anything. Oh, okay. All right. Nipwa. Yes? Telephone number? Mm-hmm.
So our tuning number, B10,
Thank you very much.
is still in play. So
Okay, bye-bye.
potential is to win that tootie pod in game 3 at this point.
This is Olive.
Okay.
I-V-E.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 1 phone line open to receive your calls.
Or smart.
1 phone line is open to receive your calls. And I can start my timer now.
Okay, can you give me your name, please? Sherry Sweaters.
The card number. And 075 was the number bingoed on. We have 2 volunteers tonight on phones. Usually we have just 1, so the second person's being trained for the phones.
Okay, and where did you purchase your card?
Oh, 075.
Effective money? Okay, thanks, Sherry, for playing. Okay, bye-bye. Okay.
Okay, both phone lines are now open to receive your calls. We have both phone lines open and we have 1 minute and 15 seconds left to wait.
Sharon's square. Let's
Don't mind us here. Not used to having 2 people on the phone. It's just getting a little confusing over there. But we have the time. It's not like we don't have the time here, so it's okay. So that tuning pot again is at $10,582. And our tuning number is B10. That'll be our next number there in the hoop. For the game 3, blackout and 52 numbers, carry on from our letter X game. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the 3rd and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed and we will move on to the next game. Okay, let me change that jackpot though, because it is at 10,209. Okay, our winners on the Big X were Sherry Squires of Nipawp purchasing the cards at Harris Pharmacy, and Olive Boersma of Nipawp purchasing the cards at Kinsman Courts 2. Congratulations to Olive and Sherry. Okay, let's get our next number called and start playing that blackout and 52 numbers for $10,209. Your next number is under the I-16. I-16. Under the O64. O64. Under the B14. B14. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the B9, B9. Under the G53, G53. Under the G47, G47. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the O70, O70. Under the G60, G60. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the B8, B8. And that is your 50-second number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes, see if anybody calls in and claims that jackpot of $10,209. 204-476-2639. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And we are always looking for volunteers at NACTV. It's a chance to learn new skills if you'd like to volunteer as well. If you're not sure what we have to offer for volunteer and you're interested in getting involved that way, just give the office a call. They'll give you more information. Same number as you see on your screen. Just call during office hours, 9 to 4. And we are also looking for bingo volunteers. We would love to have another bingo caller. Again, there's some behind the scenes on that one too, making bingo packages. Answering phones. So, tuning number B10 still out there. Somebody could win on that. Of course, guess you can't win if you don't have the B10 on your card, but those that do can look forward to maybe winning that toonie pot. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to the consolation round for $100, plus our tuning pot still out there. It can be won. Okay, next number under the 066. 066. Under the I-21, I-21. Ooh. Under the B10, B10. Under the 068, 068. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the B4, B4. Under the 072, 072. Under the I-26, I-26. All the I's have been called. All the I's should be covered. Under the B3, B3. And we have a caller. So we won't call that number, and it won't be valid.
Yeah, but the number doesn't make it feel sorry. Three. This is one.
9553 or 7553. Okay, got it. You can take the information. It's a valid bingo.
19, 3, 7, okay. 3,
B3. No, I-26. No, 072. Valid bingo on 072.
Nickerson.
Valid bingo on 072. 3 numbers back. 072
Okay.
is your valid bingo number.
Ronnie.
And we do have one phone line open to receive your calls. One phone line is open.
And phone number? Yeah.
Well, the following places, we thank the following businesses for carrying our cards and selling them for us for the bingo packages. That would be Harris Pharmacy,
Okay,
Touchwood
okay.
Park, Nipwa Legion, Kinsman Courts 2 for Kinsman Courts, Brannan Superstore Lottery Kiosk,
Thank you. Have a good night.
Harris Pharmacy,
We have.
and here,
We have it.
NACTV.
We have it.
Nichols?
Yeah. Please send Nickerson, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
That one phone line is still open.
Yeah. Yeah.
And B10 was called, but a little too early.
Okay. Thank you. Bye. I'm sorry.
That's okay. N I C H O L S O N.
Okay. Okay.
So this is pretty good. Teresa spelling. Okay, that was hard to find a word about it. Here we go. Okay. 7. And she dated on 72. Right.
30 seconds.
72.
Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any other calls, I declare this game closed, and that'll wrap it up for tonight. And our winners. Do we have our winners? Hey, our winner on the Blackout Constellation was Teresa Nicholson of Burnie, purchasing the winning cards from Harris Pharmacy, or the winning card anyways. Okay, congratulations to Teresa. And recapping for this evening's bingo, we had 2 winners on the Bonanza Constellation. That would be Merritt Hoodborg and Lorraine Demaray. 2 winners on the Big X, Olive Boersma and Sherry Squires, and 1 winner on the Blackout Constellation, Teresa Nicholson. Congratulations to our winners. Thank you all for playing along. I hope you have a great week, and see you next Wednesday.